So as we discussed, there's a link on the media alert with some content as well. Megan Bridwell, a crime victim attorney with the Haggard Law Firm, is going to open up. And then Mom Latoya, she's going to read a statement, and then we'll take some questions, okay? And we'll certainly answer as much as we possibly can. All right? Make sure we project because of the road. All right? So here's Megan Bridwell. Keith.
All right. Good morning, actually, and thank you all for being here today with us. I'm here today along with my co-counsel Keith Ligori, along with my client's mother, Latasha, and her sister, Jasmine. And my name is Megan Bridwell of the Haggard Law Firm. And we're here today because of a senseless act of violence. One that changed a 26-year-old woman's life. A single mother changed her life forever. A senseless act that could have been prevented had the River Tree Landing Apartments and their management team employed adequate security measures, if they would have done what they were legally responsible to do. On September 19th, 2025, just a few months ago, Aranique Moore was attending a birthday party at this apartment complex right behind us. She was there for what should have been a peaceful evening with friends in closed doors. Later that evening, 3 unauthorized individuals came upon this property freely because, as you can see, there's no access control, there's no gate, and there's no hindrance from anyone coming upon this property. 3 unauthorized individuals came, banged on the door, demanded entry. When they couldn't get inside, they continued to bang on the door so loud, so much that other neighbors came outside to see what was going on. Police were called, these individuals were asked to leave, and they came back because there was no deterrence, no security, no safety measures in place for their residents and guests at the River Tree Landing Apartments. Thereafter, a man by the name of Lamont Scott came onto the property, again freely because there's no gates, no hindrance, no barrier, came onto the property, also participated in chaos outside of the apartment, banging on the door, and then decided to walk to his car, which was parked in the parking lot of the River Tree Landing Apartments, grabbed a firearm, came back and opened fire through the window of a unit that should have been protected. And as a result of that, a young woman took a bullet to the brain. She was transported to the hospital where she spent 42 days. She spent time learning to walk, learning to talk, and fighting for her life. We stand here today because this should have never happened. We're calling for change. We're begging property owners to do better. The Haggard Law Firm has handled these types of cases, thousands over the years. And one thing, something that we've learned over the years, is that apartment complexes and residential communities in high crime areas have the least amount of security. And that's the opposite of what Florida law requires. Florida law requires that apartment complexes understand and investigate the level of crime, not only at their property, but in the area, and to implement adequate security measures to protect the residents. The very residents that they collect rent checks from, that they make profits off of, and that they grow their business from. And here, one look at this apartment complex tells you everything you need to know about the level of detail, the attention to detail, the attention to safety that they cared about. And it's obvious, no security cameras, no security guards, no gates, no safety measures at all at this apartment complex. And because of that, a woman, 26 years old, has changed forever. Her 22-month-old daughter will never know her mother as the woman she used to be. Her family, who stands before us today, also begging and pleading for change, they will never get to experience their daughter the way she was before this senseless tragedy, this preventable tragedy occurred. I would like to invite my client, the mother of Aranique, to say a few words and to share about her daughter, Aranique.
Oh, good morning.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Oh.
One second. Guys, do you want to lower this?
Yes. Oh, I'm a little small.
Okay.
That's okay, so am I.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, honey. And just breathe.
Okay. Good morning. is Latasha Glover, and I want to tell you about my daughter, Ernique Moore. She is my firstborn. She's my heart. We call her our warrior princess. She's the one who made me a mother. Before this tragedy, Ernique was full of life. She has this spirit that if you meet her, you just want to be her friend. You just have to be around her. She's different now. She's determined and she's so independent and she's so strong. But since this accident has happened, she's not the same anymore. I prayed for this child, y'all. And she grew into such a strong woman, and she has a baby of her own now, and now her whole life has been changed due to this senseless act. It was such a senseless crime, and it did not have to happen. And just as she said, the proper security, security guards, some gates, anything simple could have prevented this from happening. And now every day she's fighting. Every day she has to learn how to walk, and she has to learn how to talk and learn how to change her baby's diaper. It's just, I'm asking for awareness, because no mother should ever have to get this phone call or go through what we're going through now. We asking for change. Put up some security. A little simple security would have made a big difference in her life today. Ernique, she is loved, she is needed, and she matters. And so does every child of every other mother who's went through anything before. We don't want it to happen again. We're just asking for some change. Thank you. Thank you.
We will take questions now.
Question for Megan, just on kind of the legal, everything legal with this. Is there, you mentioned Florida law, is there anything that the complex is doing that maybe they aren't compliant with law and security?
Yeah, this is probably one of the most obvious cases of a violation of a legal duty recognized by Florida law. In Florida, property owners are required to investigate the crime in the area, not only at their property, but in the surrounding area. And they are legally required to implement security measures to meet the crime, to combat the crime that is foreseeable in the area. And the unfortunate reality of this is this crime, this shooting, wasn't just foreseeable, it was inevitable. And they should have had proper security. And not only did they not have adequate security, they didn't have any at all. And that's the violation under Florida law as detailed in the lawsuit that we have filed both against the property owner as well as the management company.
In researching this, did you come across other crimes that have been committed in this complex that would kind of cement your idea there?
Absolutely. And if the apartment complex cared about knowing that, it's available by a public records request. It is available to everyone who cares to know. And if they would have cared to know, they'd have seen that not only was their property rampant with crime, the whole area was rampant with crime.
What sort of crime was taking place in there?
All types of violent, non-violent crimes, crimes against persons, prior shootings. It was all happening right in this area, and they should have known about it if they cared to know about it.
And Megan, question for you. Did you go through the apartment lease? Does the property offer security, promise security measures to their tenants through the lease?
So even where it's not detailed, even where there's a breach of a lease, it's a non-delegable duty identified by Florida law. So whether they offered it or not in their lease agreement, they had a duty under Florida law that dictates that they provide adequate security for the very people that they make money off of. And to kind of circle back to one of your questions about foreseeability of crimes in this area, just a couple weeks before this shooting, there was another mass shooting at an apartment complex right up the road where it left 5 injured and 1 dead. And that wasn't even enough for this apartment complex to do better, to implement the bare minimum. They didn't do anything.
Question for
Yes.
How heartbreaking is that for you to know that this sounds like it could have been prevented in multiple ways?
That's what bothers me a lot is that had they had even just a little security guard on the golf cart, it went on for so long, he would have been able to see it and prevent it. My daughters both were there and they were trying to leave but couldn't because of what was going on outside. And had the security guard been circling, he could have just, it would have been over. But it didn't.
What is this situation taken from your family, taken from your daughter, and most importantly?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
What is this situation? Sounds like it took a lot of things away from your family, just in terms of what you had to go through and what you will for the rest of your life.
It's hard. You have, she needs 24-hour care. We have to be there all the time. It's only us. I'm a single mother. It's just us. It has totally changed my life, not just her life, but each one of my kids' lives, because everybody is hurting from this. It's hard. It's hard.
I'm meeting Shanice for the first time. What's the most important thing you want me to know about her?
Ernique. Oh. Before you even see her, you'll see her smile. When you'll see her smile, Ernique she's a wonderful girl. She's a great mother. Oh, her baby adores her. To know that she is a great mother. Even in this, she tries to steal, but it's hard. Thank you.
Ernique is 26 now.
Yes, she had just had a birthday. She just turned.
Any other questions? Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank you.